Right, afternoon guys. I'm just out for a bit of training exercise at the minute. I'm walking along what's called the Trans-Pennine Trail in a bit of training. Easter, walking the Great Glen Way, me and a couple of mates. So I'm training with a 13 kilo pack on my back. It's just on the bench over there, I'll show you in a second. And I'm training put my old boots on. So just picked a shady spot just to tell you what I'm doing, and it's a lovely day today. Sun's shining, I've got sun in my eyes there, and it is a gorgeous day. So walking along by the side of the River Tame, heading up towards a place called Broadbottom. So all these popular northern names, and I've walked about four and a half miles up to now. But yeah, it's really good. So feeling good, feet aren't hurting. Did a bit of a walk with a bit of kit on the other day with my newer boots on. My toes were getting hammered, and really suffered with them a little bit. So I've got my old faithfuls on, which are performing really well. And clothing I'm wearing, it's about 3 degrees, a bit breezy, but base layer, waterproof jacket, pants, working really well. So you know, you need to try this stuff out. And I know I've done many things, but not a long distance walk. Fort William to sun's shining, Inverness, 79 miles over 5 days, average of what, 14-15 miles. So I've got to make sure that 1, fit for it, 2, I can do it, 3, and what gear to successfully take. So should be good. So I shall see you in a bit. So this is my bag that I'm taking, the trusty Vango. It's called the Sherpa 70+10, so you get loads in it, but I don't want to put too much. So just weighed it before. It's got about 13 kilos in it. Got my little Northridge one-man tent. So I reckon 13-14 kilos I can manage to walk distance with that weight on, no problem. So just giving it a go. So next stop, we're going to stop off for a brew, maybe make some soup, and have a banana for a bit of energy. Still see the snow on the grounds. We're still recovering from the beast from the east, but spring hopefully is upon us. I hope Scotland's got good weather. So a little short video of this really, and just really, usual bird, just really what I'm going to do when I get back home, I've not got much battery left, is just to explain what I'm taking on this hike and what clothing I'm wearing. So if anybody else is thinking of doing a similar one, then you can have a look and get a bit of advice from it, hopefully. Right, so a quick overview, what's in the bag. I'm taking 2 pairs of walking pants, boots, my older ones which are well worn in and dead comfy, didn't have a problem with them after 12 miles today. These called Bridge Dale socks. I've got 3 pairs of them, proper specialist walking socks. If you're doing that sort of miles, you want something really comfy on your feet. Sort of base layers, 3 of them. Got my waterproof jacket. I might buy one of these military poncho things, I don't know, possibly. So 2 pairs of pants, obviously underwear and spare socks, sealskin gloves, which you might have seen before in all the videos that I've done, really good, warm, waterproof hat for in the daytime. Just a spare canister. So that's me one-man tent. These pockets at the side are going to have food, which we're going to split stuff between us. I know Chris is getting some really nice big steaks to cook on this wood burning stove, and Paul's getting some like sort of wayfarer meals for like second night. Bacon butties obviously in the morning, porridge, plenty of protein and oats. Right, so at the front of the pack, we've got easy access waterproof over trousers, and like a sealskin hat if it really downpour, put a peak on it. And then that's me right at the front, me Northridge. Don't make these anymore, brilliant little tent, you've seen them before, cold light tent. Got me mug, another spare canister, fire starting kit, Bango stove, mini stove we've seen today, spork, Sawyer water filter. I always wrap it in a bag. Bit random way I pack this just to show you really. I pack it a bit neater when I'm going. We've got space in there to put stuff. In the main compartment, in here a little red satchel which has got, I've got life systems now, new medical kit. I've got like a midge net, gaffer tape, survival kit, heat holder warmers, tablets. I've put my medical stuff in there as well, all my sort of tablets that I have, some midgie spray, some sweets, some little bags of crisps, salt, little towel, windbreak for the stoves. That's the wood burning stove. Right at the back of the pack, toilet roll and a little trowel. Latest purchase is a high gear, and that's like a down jacket, which is really small and light. My Rab one is brilliant but a little bit heavy, so I decided to buy this. It's 28 quid from Go Outdoors. Cooking pans. Obviously got me Latineric water drinking bottle and cooking pot, all enclosing that. Some head torches. Warm socks for night time. Thermarest. Sleeping on, brilliant. Sleeping bag. The Robins that I use. And then bin bags, and I use this hat for sleeping in. I say food items, I'll just show you a quick picture of what we're taking, but there's, we're splitting stuff between us. Just want to give a quick mention to to Johnny 5. I'm just going to show you a picture now. Pop it up. He actually a customer of ours at the shop at Yule's Motorcycles in Manchester where I work, and I didn't know at the time it was him because he's got a couple of different accounts. So he's a lucky recipient of military water bottle and like a water bottle. So I hope you use that, John, and think of me when you've maybe filled it with full of Scotch whisky, because he's Scottish and proud of his heritage. So when you filled it full of Scotch whisky, just think of me. Cheers, John, and thanks for viewing, and thanks for being a good subscriber, and thanks for being a good customer. Remains of the Victorian age, turn of the century. The old mills occupy a lot of these parts around the Stockport area. So we're looking on the canal towpath now. We're going to get bright sunlight in a minute. I'm heading back now. So this is the trail signpost. Just come from that direction. I'm doubling back. So about over 5 miles, nearly 6 miles, so it'll be like a 12-mile walk with a pack on, so it's good training that. There's a couple of confusing signs because it says east that way and east that way, but it's like a kind of a different way up that way. So I'm heading back that way. Well, I just stopped off for a bit of lunch. I'm going to have an Ainsley Harriet soup. I'm going to cook up on the burner. And there's a banana and a bar. So just a little wee snack using my stove. And to resort to the old faithful hexamine tablet to boil my water. Perfect for 1 cup. Could have ran out of gas. Right, while I'm waiting for that to boil up behind me, I'd like to just say thanks for watching. So it's only a short one this, but say just a bit of me having a bit of a training exercise, so to speak, for the Great Glen Way. So starting off on Friday the 30th and trying to do it in 5 days. Should be okay. Pretty good with the pack and everything, no problems. Wind's getting up now, got no mic on, so we might get a bit of wind buffeting. So just grab my soup, and thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, the usual. All the very best. Speak to you soon.